EdTech 513, Kristen Kipp, Krista Barber, Amy Robertson, Modality and Redundancy Principles. Most people learn better when they listen to an explanation while viewing a graphic or image. This is the modality principle. Modality is presenting words as speech rather than on-screen text. When presenting words and graphics simultaneously, use spoken rather than printed text. This reduces the demands of visual processing for the viewer. This slide shows good use of the modality principle. The slide itself has an image and limited text. The primary information is being delivered through audio. This example also addressed one of the limitations of the modality principle. Words should be presented and remain on screen for memory recall support purposes. When the words are technical or complex, someone might need to refer to them for future reference. Now that we've seen a good example of the modality principle, let's view a modality principle violation. This graphic displays too much text with a complex graphic. Any narration added while the viewer is attempting to grasp the concepts presented would overload the sensory channels. There are limitations and exceptions to the modality principle. When adding sound might involve technical demands, there is too much noise for the learning environment, words are presented without any related picture, words are technical or complex. Redundancy principle. Most people learn better when graphics are explained by audio, narration, or text, but not both simultaneously. This is the redundancy principle. The redundancy principle is explaining visuals with audio or text, but not both. The redundancy principle states that learners can learn better just with animation and narration, but not from animation, narration, and on-screen text together. Let's start with redundancy principle violation. This graphic had a ton of information and is more of a pamphlet-style visual rather than an online explanation. It displays too much text with a small image. Any narration added while the viewer is attempting to grasp the concepts presented would overload the sensory channels. How can this be remedied? Let's look at a better example of the redundancy principle for the same concept of solar energy. In this example, the learner could click on the audio icon to hear a full narration of the same information about solar energy. However, by presenting the information in only one channel, audio, the learner is better able to process it and understand it. Redundancy principle exceptions consist of a slow presentation, use of only keywords, and learner processing issues. Less is more. The modality and redundancy principles are about presenting information in a way that will help people learn.